Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would show you guys a few of my tips on how to elevate a natural everyday makeup look, just so that it looks more put together, less just thrown on there. So what I'm thinking is something like this, where it's a little bit glowy, it's very natural on the face. As you can probably hear, I'm sick, but I really wanted to get a YouTube video up for you guys today. So that's what we're doing, we're pushing through. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you've prepped your skin really well. I'm wanting to do like less makeup basically. This is an everyday look, really natural. I'm not even going to use foundation. It's going to be a no foundation makeup look. So you want to make sure that your skin is hydrated. So I'm actually not going to be using a smoothing primer today because I want it to be more natural. I am going to hydrate my skin very well, so you want to get like a really good hydrating moisturizer, so like a gel consistency, or this one is a jelly. This one has vitamin C in it as well, so that's why I really like it. As you can see, it's clear, it's literally jelly and it feels amazing on the skin. This is from Garnier. Very affordable brand as well if you're looking for something like a nice, if you're looking for like a Tatcha kind of consistency of a moisturizer. The Tatcha gel is so good but very expensive, so if you're looking for a more cheaper alternative, this one is also quite good. So I'm gonna put just a little bit on my skin and just hydrate it. Next step is sunscreen. So you want to make sure that you're using a light sunscreen that is very thin on the skin, because if you don't want to cake your skin up too much, because then it's going to become like a bit oily. I like to use the ultraviolet skin screen, is that it? Ultraviolet fave fluid. This is my favorite SPF. I'm allergic to most SPFs and this one I'm not. But I like it because it's very thin. The consistency is like milky, watery milky. So it really just like sits on skin nice and lightly. It is SPF 50, so it's a really good one. So I'll just show you how it comes out the bottle, like literally dripping like milk. So you know it's very thin. And because it's very thin, a little goes a long way, but I put a bit much. Now I like to use this as a primer because of how amazing it sits under your makeup. It gives you a very glowy base. I don't know how it does it, but it gives you a beautiful glowy base under makeup. So even if you are wearing foundation, this is really nice under the makeup. And you can see the base is glowy. It's hydrated from that jelly. While I let that all soak into my skin, I'm going to go in and start with my eyebrows. With your eyebrows, you want to make sure that they sit in the same place all day. For me, I know that mine move around throughout the day. I have hairs missing here, and I really don't know why, but there are hairs missing here, and sometimes when I fill them in, they will move throughout the day, and then you'll end up seeing the gap. So I like to set my eyebrows in place. This one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow freeze gel. You can set them however you want. If you want it to be a bit more bushy, you just obviously brush it right up. I prefer the bushy look because it makes me look like I have more eyebrows, because I have not many. Plus I really like the bushy look in general. And here I've been loving like brushing right here, like that way. If I could just explain that better, that'd be great. Instead of brushing right up here, I like to brush these tiny hairs just out that way towards the center of my face. So good. Again, I'm gonna take the pencil. This is the Rare Beauty brow pencil. I'm gonna take the pencil and I'm gonna just here at the start of my brow, I'm going to brush it towards the center of my forehead, and then the rest of it is up, and then that one's going to be down. If you have enough brows and you don't need to fill them in, you can obviously skip a step. Take the brush side of the pencil and just clean it up a bit. So that's the brows all done. Chef's kiss, very happy with them. I've been learning how to do my brows better and better because, as you know, I struggle. If you are new here, by the way, I used to struggle with my brows, but now I've kind of found a way to do them how I like them. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with concealer. Now with concealer you want to get a shade that is actually quite close to your skin color, so you want to match your shade quite closely just because we're not using foundation. I'm using the Kosas concealer in the shade 6.8W. This is not exactly my shade, but it's probably like one lighter, so I won't put it everywhere. On my chin, a little bit of it underneath my eyebrows, just to shape them slightly. And that is all we're going to do for concealer. That's pretty much all the coverage we're doing. You want to take a brush, a concealer brush, to buff out the concealer. It just makes it look a little bit more natural. It doesn't take as much product off as if you were to use a beauty blender. The beauty blender takes quite a bit of product off, and because we want that product on, we're not using any other foundation. We're going to use a brush to keep as much of the product on, and also just looks more seamless this way. Just take a fluffy concealer brush. So I'm just going to buff it out under my eye. Carve out my brow. By the way, you want to make sure you're blending up because it's going to lift the face, give the illusion of a lifted face. So by your eye just here, you want to blend it in a straight line up like that. Next step will be to carve out our cheekbones. This is the Clinique chubby stick. Suck in so you can kind of see where the line is that you want it. Everyone's cheekbones are completely different, and where you want to carve them is completely different, so you don't have to follow what I'm doing. I actually do have quite high cheekbones already, so if you don't have high cheekbones, you're going to want to probably put the product higher. I'm putting it slightly lower. It's just, yeah, it's preference. So just learn your face. I think that's the key with making any makeup look good on you, is, yeah, take these tips for sure and use them as you need to, but make sure that you're doing it for your face and learning how your face works so that you can elevate your face. Take a fluffy ankle brush. Fluffy is the key to giving it the most seamless blend. And then for the eyes, I've contoured in there as well just to give it more dimension. I'm going to blend out, lifting the face. I absolutely love the way that looks. I feel like the eyes have definitely made a big difference. I feel like you don't really have deep eyes. Okay, next we're going to set our face. So I just got a new triangle thing from Mecca, so I'm going to use that for the first time. You just put your little fingers in like that. Cute. I thought it was a really pretty one. This was only $10. I hope it's good. We'll see. Now you have the option of using, I would say, either a loose setting powder or a pressed powder. This one is not translucent, so I feel like a translucent one is going to be more of your best friend for that natural look. This one is it's in the shade Honey Star. It's from Laura Mercier, but it gives a bit of a bronzy feel to it, and I don't really want to do that today. So I'm just going to use that. I'm going to use the pressed powder by Fenty Beauty. This does have a shade, it's in 260, but it's a lot lighter. I'm going to dab that in there. I do think that setting your concealer makes a huge difference. Instead of it being so shiny like this, as you can see, it's nice, but it will look so much more clean and just put together and elevated if you set that. So we're gonna just set underneath our eyes, move upwards like that. And around my nose, because that's where it gets really shiny. For a lot of people that can be a problem area. She's looking much more clean, less wet look, because that's not actually what we're going for today. Just going for a natural but elevated, simple makeup routine. I spritz my face with the Charlotte Tilbury Air Flawless Filter. This is a really great setting spray to just kind of like mush everything together. It won't set your face all day. Like, it's not as good as the Urban Decay for like an all-nighter or all-day setting spray, but this just makes, it just has a great finish to it. Next, we're gonna go in with a bit of a blush. I want to try this tester I got from Sephora the other day, because I'm looking at getting the Rare Beauty blush. So I'm going to use this. This is the Rare Beauty Cream Blush in Encourage. Let's see how it goes. I've never used this before, so I don't know if it's going to be really pigmented. So I'm going to use a little bit. 2 dots like that. Can you see that? Notice where I'm putting it as well, by the way. I'm putting it like on my cheekbone, like to the side, and then I'll like blend it up like that. I feel like that looks the prettiest when it comes to blush. It looks so much more sophisticated, I would say, and that gives you that elevated look. So I'm gonna put a bit more. Just 1 dot. Yeah, that's really pretty actually. I like that. I think I'm gonna go in and set that with a powder. Very lightly. I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush, medium fluffy brush like this. And I feel like that color there, this is the Too Faced Natural Face palette. That one there is quite close to what I just put on. So just gonna run it up like that. Oh, now that I'm taking a second look, that looks cute. I actually love that color. So as you can see, we're not too shiny because we've set that face, but we do have a glow. And that's just the glow coming through from prepping our face before starting. You can see it's just gonna pop through everything. This is the Rare Beauty liquid highlighter in the shade Flaunt. This is the most beautiful shade. Are you kidding? Literally right up here. Again, everyone's faces are different. For me, this works the best right at the top of my cheekbone, basically by my eye. A little bit on the nose, on there, Cupid's bow. Tiny bit on the underneath the eyebrows. This color is stunning on my complexion. Like it's like made for it. Chef's kiss. Because like I said, I feel like my eyes are quite shallow, that there's not much depth to it. I'm gonna run a little color through my crease. Just like a neutral, oh, I wanna do like a bit of a pinky, like a neutral pink color. Just to be like, yep, there's some depth here, like she does have eyes. And this will just make it really pretty as well. Like the final look. No, that's really pretty. I'm just building it up, really blend it up and out. to again lift the face. This brush is really good as well, super fluffy and light, but also tapered a bit, if that makes sense. It's not like flat and wide. I'll just link everything I've used below. This is a L'Oreal Paris telescopic false lash. It just like gives you a bit more length and like definition, but it doesn't give you fuller lashes. And for me, so this is all about knowing your face, knowing what you like. I personally have small eyes. Yeah, I feel like I have small eyes, so that's why I'm trying to do all I can to define them, make them like bigger, make them so you can see them, but still keep it natural. Like I don't want all the eyeliners and stuff that like make you have bigger eyes, because I want to keep it still natural. We'll take the mascara and I will just do it on the center of the lashes rather than to the side. The cat eye look makes my eyes look even smaller. I'm just gonna put a lip butter balm on. This is the Summer Fridays in Vanilla Beige. Stunning! That is how to elevate a natural everyday makeup look. I feel like it's very simple, and as you guys saw, we didn't use any foundation, yet I still have a really beautiful base. And that I would say is down to prepping your skin really well, so you have that like glow coming through. Show you guys in a bit more of a natural light, so I don't have any lighting on at the moment. This is just the light in my room. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you in my next video.